Happy Monday, guys. Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So it's quite a rocky start to the trading week, guys. We have all the indexes currently in the red, and the VIX is up almost 3%. And we have to break down whether or not we're setting up for more downside here on the charts. And we're going to break down some stocks I'm looking at. So, guys, let's get into it. Hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as we're on the road to 100,000 subs. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive into it. Almost dropped the coffee here, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in. So, like I said, it is not the best start to this brand new week here, as every index, some more than others, they're in the red, guys, and the VIX is up now 2.5%, trading back over 20 points. I mean, look, the S&P's down, looking at SPY, about $1, 0.15% in the red. Triple Q, the NASDAQ 100, is slightly down, about 33 cents, down 0.06%. Now 0.1%, slipping, slipping more and more as the minutes go on here, guys. And by the way, it's about 11:10 a.m. when I'm making this video, and the Dow's down about 0.25%. If this thing wants to pop up, there we go. Dow's down about 0.25%, and the Russell is leading the losses, down almost 0.5%. And you'll notice here, guys, on the 5-day, 5-minute, the Russell is continuing this downtrend from last week, right? We're putting in lower highs clearly. We put in another one this morning at 2170, 2160 as we tried breaking out. And we're noticing very similar, price action on the S&P. Looking here at SPY, we're putting in a lower high as of this morning when we failed to break out a 598,600, right? And we've dumped off since that point. And on QQQ, it's the same thing pretty much, right? Lower highs are being made. The downtrend is intact on this 5-day, 5-minute. And as you pull the layers back a little bit on the 1-hour chart here, clearly, guys, we got rejected at the 180 SMA. And now we're starting to fall again. And we're at 507 on QQQ. And we're trying to hold above this 50 moving average on the 1-hour chart, which if that breaks, guys, we could be going down to 500, maybe under 500, and we'll be testing the lows at that point from Friday, which we hit 496 on Friday. So to me, guys, it looks like we tried breaking out. I mean, we did break out a bit, into close on Friday. We tried going up even more this morning in the pre-market, but the rally did not have legs, right? It was a weak rally. People are taking profits now, and we're selling off yet again, right? We're, putting in lower highs again on QQQ and on SPY. So in my opinion, guys, it kind of looks like this rally that we got on Friday heading into this morning a little bit, as of now, it looks like it might have been a bull trap. I mean, looks on SPY here, we got hit at a lower high at the 180 SMA at 598,600. Now we're holding above 590 by a thread. If this thing falls through 590, 585, 580, maybe we take out that low. That's where we could be going. So, yeah, volatility continues, guys. This Trump presidency so far hasn't been the best for the stock market. And guys, it's only the early days of March. He's only been in office for a month and a half now. So there has been some volatility since he's gotten in office. There's a lot going on geopolitically, right? The tariffs, the trade war, this, that. Yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with in the very short term, which I think this will kind of calm. The markets will chill out a little bit in a couple of months, but for now, this is what we're dealing with, right? And yeah, I mean, we're still pretty beaten up across the board on these indexes in the short term, but it doesn't seem like they want to rally. In fact, again, like I said, bears, it looks like they're still gaining, or they still have an edge, and they're actually gaining even more of an edge on these short-term charts as of today, as the entire market is down and the VIX is up now almost 3%. So what do you guys think? I'm curious. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and feel free to join my email list, by the way, if you haven't done that already. I send out my top stocks weekly right to your inbox, and the beautiful thing is, guess what, guys? It's free. Put your first name, your email address, using that link down below. So let's run through some stocks on my watch list now. A lot of these are in the green, which is good considering, like we just saw, the indexes are in the red. So Las Vegas Sands, guys, LVS is the ticker here. This one's up over 5% on the day here. We're pushing over $47 per share. And to me, it kind of looks like we're breaking out overall on this stock. We were downtrending for a good 2-3 months, from 56 all the way down to about $40 a share. We lost $16 a share, 27%. We had a death cross. We were under the moving averages, the whole 9 yards, right? The bears were crushing it up until now. We're up over 5%. We're getting a push above both moving averages for the first time in months, and it looks like a golden cross is in the making. It's here, right? So LVS, guys, we're reversing, we're breaking out, we're pushing the mid-high 40s, and now we're approaching this multi-week resistance at about $48, $49. That was the high from the end of January, which if that breaks, we start cracking over 50, guys. This could really start to build momentum from there and continue to break out. So I like the way LVS is setting up right now. We also have some other movers. Palantir's moving, which I'll make a video on that later today, but that's up 4.5% right now, which is great. Making a nice move. I think it broke over $90 earlier. Now it's at about $89 per share. So it is slightly beaten up here, or not beaten up, but down from where it was earlier in the day. Let's see what else. We have Celsius, CELH moving, which this one's going to be interesting, guys. This one reported earnings. You guys remember about a week ago, right? A week, 10 days ago, a little over 10 days, either way. And this thing went ballistic. Do you guys remember it was up 30% on that day? Yeah, and it was up even more looking at where it was a couple of days before earnings. So we went from $21 all the way to $36. Guys, that was a 71% move, which is unbelievable, right? And then, as expected, we saw some selling down to about $25, $26, and now we're getting, first of all, consolidation, and now we're starting to pop. Off of that consolidation, we're up over 4%, pushing back to the high 26s, almost at 27. This might be gearing up for another move, maybe a round 2 type move, if that's what you want to call it, guys, because in the grand scheme of things, Celsius, CELH is still very beaten up, and who knows, maybe buyers come in here, buy up this dip within the overall momentum for that round 2 move. That's what I'm waiting for here on CELH. We're getting the early signs of buying, but I'd like to see it push over, personally, $28, and then we'll see where it goes from that point. So that's Celsius. CELH is the ticker. We have Airbnb moving quite nicely as well, in a very similar setup to Celsius, right? Airbnb, like Celsius, shot up like crazy after earnings. It went all the way to 164. It was at 130 before earnings, so it shot up 23% in that ballpark, and it then gave back all the gains, right? Not all, but a lot of them. It then pulled down 15%, and now we're getting a pop. It's up 3% when I'm making this video. Buyers are coming in at these moving averages. This is a great sign. This is a great sign overall that the uptrend's continuing, and we're getting ready for maybe a round 2 type move, just like Celsius here on Airbnb. So I like the way it's setting up. I'm going to set my alert at $145 per share. Mark is at or above 145. And let's see, what else? is moving. Looks like Rivian is moving again, which Rivian, this thing's been quite volatile to say the least. It's trying to get back into the sideways channel that it was in for a couple of months. It's actually trying to get back in there as we speak. I think if we start pushing $12.50, $13, this could start to build momentum, maybe back towards $15, the top of this channel. We hit $15 back in December, back in the middle of January as well. So keep your eyes on this momentum slowly building up on Rivian. It's not fully breaking out, but it is starting to build up. And Coinbase, did we not cover this one yesterday, after we got, well, not yesterday, but we got the news about the crypto strategic reserve, including Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, Cardano, to name a couple, right? And that sent the crypto market through the roof. You guys saw it. Cardano was up like 50% at one point. XRP was up 30-40%. Ethereum didn't move much, but Bitcoin popped about $16,000 per coin. So a lot of these went crazy, and as expected, Coinbase stock is moving today, and it was up even more earlier, a lot in fact. I mean, you guys can see it was up at to 240 in the pre-market. Now it's down to 220. So maybe this gap down at open. We dropped 7-8% from where we were in the pre-market. This could be opening up for opening up as an opportunity, right? Maybe we fill that gap back to 240. Maybe we break out of there and continue to move. So I think Coinbase is interesting here. Obviously a lot of you are probably in Bitcoin, all these other cryptos. But if you want to trade kind of a Bitcoin proxy or whatever you want to call it, Coinbase is kind of, there's a lot of stocks out there that kind of move with Bitcoin. Coinbase is one of those, right? And I think we could be getting a pop back to the mid 200s in due time. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as we're on the road to 100,000 subs. And guys, get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit $2,000. You get 25 more stocks. And your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, if you want 30 stocks, and you want to help out the channel, check out the link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.